अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। प्यारे बच्चों, जैसा आपको मालूम है कि हम जो लेसन पढ़ रहे हैं लद्दाख द लैंड ऑफ पासेस, इसका हमने कुछ हिस्सा पढ़ लिया है। आज हम इसका बाकी हिस्सा पढ़ लेंगे। हमने अब तक ये जाना है कि जो लद्दाख है, इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल प्लेस इन द वर्ल्ड, इट्स वन ऑफ द ब्यूटीफुल प्लेस इन द वर्ल्ड एंड it is famous for, for harboring one of the largest glaciers, that is Siachen Glacier, which is 72 kilometers long, and it's also famous for having so many passes, you know, like Zanskar, like Ladakh, and other passes. Plus, it's also famous uh, for two specialties. One is Gurgur tree and another is monasteries. Okay, this is this Gurgur tree and monasteries. These are the two specialties of Ladakh. Apart from being a mountainous region, apart from being situated at a height of 3513 meters above sea level, it is two specialties are Gurgur tree and monasteries. Okay, let's begin from here. Ladakh's food is adapted to the harsh climatic conditions of the place. Gurgur is famously a unique drink without which the trip to Ladakh is incomplete. Gurgur chai is made with yak butter. It's added to boiling water, mixed with salt, soda, milk, and tea. Leaf is called zarcha. Butter is essential to maintain the body temperature. When drinking butter tea, wait until tea cools a bit. If one wants to have more tea, it's customary to leave some tea in the bowl. If the bowl is empty, it means that one does not want to have more. A monastery is a place where monks live and worship. The Buddhist monasteries are centers of worship and religious teachings in Ladakh, which are also popular tourist spots. The monasteries are located at isolated places which make them peaceful sites to visit. The monasteries are also called gompas. Sculptures and scriptures add to the beauty of these monasteries. Some of the famous monasteries in Ladakh are Hims Monastery, Halchi Gompa, Bardan Monastery, Diskit and Handar Gompa, Karsha Monastery, etc. The monasteries are an outstanding example of architecture. It's really a treat to visit them. Now you see what I earlier told you about is Gurgur tree and monastery. The Gurgur tree is a special type of tea. It is made with yak butter, right? So this yak butter is actually added to the boiling water, and this boiling water is mixed with salt. It's mixed with soda. It's mixed with milk and tea leaves. Okay. Why butter? Butter is very essential. Since Ladakh is a cool region, so it's essential to maintain the body temperature. So that's why butter is used in Ladakh. Okay, but this one, if somebody goes there and he wants to have this, he wants to taste this butter tea. After having one cup of butter tea, if he wants to save another cup of butter tea, he has to leave some amount of this tea uh, in the bowl. If he does not do so, it means that he does not want to have more tea. It's a customary thing, habitual thing there. मैं कश्मीरी बताऊंगा आपको। लद्दाख मज ये अगर कह इंसान अख चाय कप चे पत ब्या चनस गरज तस पे तेल हुत मज थोड़ा बहुत थवन अड़ चाय मौजूद तेल त्रानस ब्या अगर तम सोरे प्याल खाली कोर अम मतलब कि ना अमिस नफर बे वचें कह it's a customary means habitual thing, usual thing there. So if you ever go to Ladakh and you already have one cup of this Gurgur tea and you want to have another cup of tea, please bear in mind you leave some amount of this tea in the bowl, so that the person serving you will easily understand that you want to have one more cup of this Gurgur tea. One. Number two, we talked about monastery as well, because when it comes to the specialties of Ladakh, there are two specialties associated with Ladakh. One is Gurgur tree and another is monastery. These monasteries are actually the place of worship. Place of worship. Place of worship means the place where people worship, where जहाँ वो जगह जहाँ पर लोग इबादत करते हैं. Place of worship. For example, the place of worship for a Muslim means a mosque. The place of worship for a Hindu is a temple. The place of worship for a Sikh is a Gurdwara. Right? So this monastery is also a place of worship. Okay? And Buddhist monks. Monk means it's a peer या मौलवी सब monk. इन बुद्धिस्ट monks वो इसी जगह पर रहते हैं और वहीं पर इबादत करते हैं इसी मोनेस्ट्री में. जो बुद्धिस्ट मोनेस्ट्रीज हैं वो मरकज़ है, वहाँ पर इबादत भी करते हैं और वहाँ पर वो मज़हब लोगों को सिखाते भी हैं लद्दाख में. ठीक, तो इसीलिए लोग ये जो मोनेस्ट्रीज हैं इनको देखने के लिए काफ़ी टूरिस्ट भी आते हैं. इनको गोम्पास भी बोलते हैं. मोनेस्ट्री आल्सो कॉल्ड एज द अदर नेम फॉर मोनेस्ट्रीज इज गोम्पास. और गोम्पास की खूबसूरती क्या है, इनके जो इन पर काफ़ी नक्श निगारी की जाती है बाहर से, और ये नक्श निगारी इन गोम्पास को या इन मोनेस्ट्री को बड़ी खूबसूरत बनाते हैं. इसीलिए लोग इनको देखने के लिए आते हैं. हमारे इस लद्दाख में जो मशहूर गोम्पास या मोनेस्ट्रीज है वो क्या है, हेमस मोनेस्ट्री, आलची गोम्पा, बरदान मोनेस्ट्री, डिस्कित एंड हंड्रा गोम्पा, then Karcha monastery as well. These are the famous monasteries of Ladakh. They are very excellent examples of architecture. Excellent architecture means where it is it means the art and science of designing or designing buildings. यानी when we say architecture मतलब वो ये कुछ आर्ट कुछ साइंस आम इस्तेमाल करनी ये बिल्डिंग डिजाइन करनस मंज. ठीक, या the style in which buildings are made, कस स्टाइल में आम बिल्डिंग बनाना, that's called the architecture. The architecture of Ladakh is totally different from the rest of the state. So this is all about the Ladakh, the land of passes. Inshallah, in the next class we will possibly take up the this textual questions.